الله أكبر الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد، أيها الإخوة المؤمنون، في هذا اليوم يوم الجمعة وفي هذه اللحظات نتوجه إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يتقبلنا ويجعلنا في عباده الصالحين ويكتبنا مع الشاهدين ولا يخزنا يوم الدين. أيها الإخوة المؤمنون، الله سبحانه وتعالى said to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, إنك وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم. And indeed, you have great manners and akhlaq. And Aisha radiallahu anha, she described the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لقد كان قرآنا يمشي على الأرض. He was, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our teacher, Quran walking on the floor. From this and many other ahadith, like for example, the Prophet ﷺ said, the closest one among you to me on the day of judgment in the paradise is the one that who has better akhlaq. And the Prophet ﷺ said that the heaviest thing in the scale of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when judging people is the akhlaq. And the Prophet ﷺ said that the person will reach the level of Anbiya. Another hadith, Al-Qa'im As-Sa'im, by being kind and nice. Looking at all of this, we'll see very clear integration between the deen and khuluq. Some people might have deen and not khuluq. Some people might have khuluq and not deen. Some people might have both, which is the best, and some people might have none of them. No deen, no khuluq. And this is the biggest disaster, of course. Brothers in Islam, there is a problem among the Muslim Ummah in all levels nowadays. It can be noticed clearly, and no one can argue about it. We cannot debate it even among ourselves. It is something that we should admit, that the level of akhlaq and manners, collectively talking, and also in the individual levels, in the family levels, in the masajid, in the organizations, in all levels. We do not talk about some cases. Some people, yes, they have a great deen and great akhlaq together, integrated and nice. You see the person, he is religious, he has good manner, good akhlaq. We have these cases, but these are not the majority of the Muslim Ummah. Those are not the common practice among the Muslim Ummah. Those are individuals that we can point finger to, or we can refer to from time to time. But the truth is that you find a religious person with less akhlaq, and you find the person who has great akhlaq and manner has less religion or religious practices. Even he is not fulfilling the religious commitments and obligations. And this is among the Muslim Ummah, truly speaking. Of course, if you want to go wider and think about non-Muslim and you talk about their akhlaq and their manners, this is another story. you will see all the akhlaq of Islam and the shama'il. They call it shama'il. الشمائل المحمدية على صاحبها الصلاة والسلام. And شمائل الصحابة رضي الله عنهم. You will see these are on them. And you will see on them collectively, and the common practice is to be nice, and to be kind, and to be good, and to smile to others, and to help others, and to be cooperative, and to work within a team, and to put others first, and all these kind of nice of things. You see them, you practice them, you experience them every day. So what is the problem among the Muslim Ummah that they practice? They pray 5 times a day. They struggle sometimes to pray. It's not easy to fulfill all the religious commitments. They do lots of effort to find water, to make wudu, to pray, to find a certain place, to do the direction for the Kaaba, and to pray. They fast the month of Ramadan, sometimes it's so long, and this has also struggle. And they go for Hajj, and this is also struggle, and effort, and sacrifice, time, and effort, and wealth also, money. They pay zakah, they do sadaqah, they do all these things. But when it comes to their character, you see something missing always. And sometimes you see those one who have good akhlaq among Muslims, they are not very religious. They are Muslims, but they are not really very practicing. But they have very good kindness, they are very friendly, they smile to you, they help you, and see, Allahu Akbar. How nice this person, if he prays. If he pray to Allah 5 times a day, this person doesn't pray on time, or he just pray Friday and other prayers he has a problem with, or this person has so and so problem with. But he's very nice, very kind. What is this? And you have fitna inside your heart. And when you think widely, you look at non-Muslim, how their akhlaq, how their manner, and you say, Ya Allah, if they just say the kalima, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, do you really deserve it? Look at their akhlaq. What's the problem? That's my question. The problem comes back, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. And what Aisha radiallahu anha, she said, لقد كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قرآنا يمشي على الأرض. He was Quran walking the floor. So the religious there aspects, the feature there, the way of thinking, the way of talking, the practice, but at the same time the manner and akhlaq spreading and applied automatically in the life. It's not made up, it's not nifaq, but it is nature. It's part of the life. So, if we go back to how we learn, we find there is a problem. Because we look at our teachers, they are a bit tough, they are a bit sometimes rude, sometimes they make us learn with tough way. They don't have this kind of methods that can be transferred to us. And you see some of those teachers, they have even stick with them when they teach Islamic studies or Quran or this. This is part of the issue. We are not kind to each other, to our students, to our children as parents. So we are not telling them, this is our auto system. We smile outside, then we come at home, we are a bit tough. I am talking generally, for most people, not for me and you. And I'm talking about the Muslim Ummah collectively. When they are not merciful with each other, kind with each other, this is a problem. Because people see, oh, he didn't smile. He was not kind. Oh, why he said this word? So why my dad said it? Why that man said it to my dad? Why he was rude? And all this comes automatically into our system. So in the education system, there is no kindness, there is no friendly approach, there is no flexibility. And we have this, and it came into us. This is one reason. The approach, the curriculum, the way that we learn. We learn how to read Quran, and we struggle to do the tajweed, how to pronounce the letters, how to do it properly, how to do articulation properly. But then when it comes to the understanding, the soul of Islam, why this Quran, the message of the Quran, the mission behind it, and all these kind of things, we see things missing, even in the practice that we do during our learning. The other reason, brothers in Islam, the absence of good examples and good practices. We do not see the good practices in the front of us clearly and commonly. If we see people around us, the generations around us and before us, and they are giving us these good examples. When somebody angry, he doesn't say bad word. He's kind and he is calm. The Prophet ﷺ said to one of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum that Allah gifted you al-hilm wal-ana, great qualities. To be calm, to be wise, to take things easy, not to be tough and react quickly. So because we don't see this practice among us, the absence of the good examples. You see the Mufti, when he got angry and he was talking to another Mufti on the live TV channel, they are shouting at each other. Of course this doesn't give good practice. Or an Imam who said so and so. This will not give good practice. When the father and mother fight and shout at each other, everyone accuse the other one on the front of their kids. And then we blame our children. Why they shout? Why they lie? Why they do this? Why they do that? Everyone knows what's halal, what's haram. But who practice? Who bring it into the life system as auto system? That's the question. So we come back to قول النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. The best among you and the closest one to me on the paradise is the one who has good akhlaq. And we should encourage ourselves to better ourselves, to better our behaviors, the way that we react on things. In our family life, with our children, and also with our friends and within the community. Somebody told me that the smile is almost absent in the Muslim community. Generally, it's a universal issue. They are always upset and are they scared from the hellfire? What's the problem? They are always serious, like tough people. And very angry, very upset, their faces. So why? Can't they smile? But the things, they can smile, and it's in our teaching, but we didn't learn it. We didn't take it as part of the system. And that's exactly the problem. It's not we don't want to be better. It's not because our akhlaq is not good, not because our will and wish, but because the system. We need to change the family system. We need to change the education system. How we deal with each other, and take things easy and relax more. And take things step by step. And trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and start to change bit by bit. And we will not be able to change the whole world, but we can change ourselves. And we should contribute toward the solution of all these problems around us and all over the world by being good and spreading the kindness and good, because akhlaq is part of Islam, and we should do it as part of our ibadah with good niyyah, hoping good and great reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوز المستغفرين. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد. أيها الإخوة, let's pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the integration between the deen and khuluq. and make our life, inshallah, perfect and complete. And our behavior is the behavior that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves, and make us among those people who are close to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in paradise. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. Allahumma a'inna ala anfusina bif'il at-ta'at wa tark al-munkarat. Allahumma ahyina muslimin wa tawaffana muslimin wa alhiqna bis-salihin ghayra khazaya wa la maftunin برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد والحمد لله رب العالمين.